Well, East Lake is a golf course that has changed many times. Originally, Bendelow designed it. Then Donald Ross came in here and made a lot of changes. The president of the Atlanta Athletic Club made changes. A golf pro from the Northeast made changes. Then George Cobb rebuilt the entire golf course for the 1963 Ryder Cup matches. So when Tom Cousins bought East Lake and East Lake Foundation took over, we were asked to restore it back to the Donald Ross style that he had changed it to. And so that's what we did. And we really did make it more for a championship, but not necessarily not for members. The tees are there, still there for the members. Well, we had changed the old number 17, and Tom Cousins and I agreed to take out the trees and brought the green to the pond and made that a very good finishing hole. 16, 17, 18 were very hard, as Justin Rose called them, muscle tightening holes. But what we really wanted to do, and there wasn't enough excitement in the finish of the Tour Championship and the FedEx Cup for $11 million. So new number 14, 15, they'll be hard holes to get through. Then they get through, and if they're in the lead or close to the lead or tied for the lead, then they face two holes, 16 and 17, both of which can be birdied, but also disasters do loom. We added length and lowered the tee on 16, so it's probably another 2 clubs into this elevated classic green that has a chipping area on the right. On 17, we added more length so the tour can take it back and forth depending on how they want to. And we took out the trees on the left, made the bunkers come into play more on the left side, but that's a real birdie opportunity, even though you have to carry the ball into the green over the bunker. 18 is really a birdie eagle opportunity, and we really designed it as such. We regraded the lower landing area so the ball would stop there, and then we redesigned the 18th green, not the green surface, but the surround. The chipping area on the left is quite large, and now takes the ball away from the green. The bunker behind the green on the left comes into play. It's pitched downhill, makes it a hard shot. We added an upslope behind the green on the right, and then we added Bermuda grass on the approach so they can bounce it in. So a lot of things can happen on the last hole for $11 million. Well, Ralph Keppel and I have been working together since the outset of the East Lake Foundation's involvement, and we've been looking at it all from maintenance as well as playability, and making it a challenge, and an ever-changing challenge. The one thing about East Lake that makes it beneficial for Ralph and the agronomy is there are no golf carts allowed. So it also allowed us to put bunkers parallel to the greens and not worry about people walking in from the side. So it really made this golf course a better golf course because the better players really miss it right and left. They don't chunk it like I do, and they don't miss it short, they miss it right and left. And we've got hazards parallel to the greens more than most courses because no carts are allowed, so people don't walk in and out from the side. The green contours are really, what we developed here are really adept to mowing at 14 of the stip meter. And then Ralph really introduced Bermuda grass in the south. He was one of the first people that really introduced these ultra dwarf Bermuda grasses. This is mini variety, and he doesn't get enough credit for changing the thought process of what grass to use on greens in the south.